Hello everybody, this is Keza here, bringing you another Wacky Strat Wednesday. Today we're going to be talking about the rather unheard of combination of Tormenting Punch. Now, this goes by many other names and it's completely determined on how you use it, but the personal favorite for this YouTuber is using Torment and Power Up Punch. And that's basically the strategy. When you trap yourself into only using Torment on the target, which would be your partner in double battles, and its only move is Power Up Punch. It simply uses Power Up Punch, and then Struggle, and then Power Up Punch, and then Struggle. This is literally a strategy that relies heavily on either heal pulse or the Pokemon knowing Drain Punch instead of Power Up Punch, so that way it can at least recover itself somewhat. You can also have the option of having it be a muscle band, and there you go. You're still basically following the same logic of the strategy. You're stuck into one move and then Torment so that you can switch between it and Struggle throughout the battle. Now, this is a really gimmicky strategy, and that's a gentle way to put it. So if you ever try and run it in, say, triple battles, yes, you will still need to have it on your edge, as it being your center Pokemon will never work out for you, if at all. And Swagger's Safeguard is also really good, same with Flattery's Safeguard if you prefer to use a special set instead of the physical set. Choice Scarf, as well as Choice Specs, also work. You don't have to use Muscle Band. It's completely up to how you'd like to run the strategy. But it is essentially Torment plus another move to allow you to actually switch between that move and Struggle so that you can actually go through your opponent's abilities and ignore their types, as Struggle is a no-type attack that literally ignores all abilities when being used. In exchange, it does 1/4 of your HP in recoil as of Gen 6, and it also ignores all abilities, so it goes through Wonder Guard, anything except for Substitute, Protect, the usual. It's basically a tackle, but it also ignores abilities at the same time. So it's basically tackle with Mold Breaker guaranteed, with 1/4 of your HP as recoil. If you have an odd number of HP in Struggle, you can actually use it up to 5 times if you never get hit, as if you have an odd number of HP, there is a chance that you will drop down to 1 HP on your 4th hit, allowing you to go for a 5th hit before you get knocked out. Now, this strategy does have some counters, and some of which are more obvious than others. For example, getting a status condition such as Burn or Poison will guarantee that your strategy may end up hurting itself more than helping. Going against high-powered physical defense walls, or ghost types if you're using the Power Punch or Drain Punch section of the strategy. Going against Pokemon who can taunt your Tormentor before you can do Torment, and so on. Also, Follow Me may be an unintentional counter to your strategy, as you can't use Torment on your partner Pokemon under Follow Me, or Rage Powder for that matter, as your attack would automatically be directed at the Pokemon using Rage Powder / Follow Me. However, since people don't really expect to see Torment on the competitive field whatsoever, you can really throw around and just try and surprise them with this really awkward strategy. If you do have a Pokemon that only knows one attack for the sole purpose of using this instead of a Band or Specs or Scarf, then you can actually try and throw on Shell Bell so that you can get some more HP as you do more and more and more damage. You can throw on Leftovers. If it's a little Pokemon like a Drowsy, you can throw on Evolite. You can do all kinds of things to try and help preserve your Pokemon a little bit more, as it will be doing massive damage to itself. Of course, this isn't really a strategy you'd want to run in a particularly competitive scene unless you're dealing with a lot of troll sets, for example a Shedinja team that likes to run it under Soak, and you don't have any electric or grass types for whatever reason, or it has a Sceptile as its partner, and so on. You can easily counter that by intentionally forcing yourself into Struggle, because you just automatically take out Shedinja as you ignore its ability. Again, gimmicky, situational, still pretty fun to mess around with, and as a final bonus, and also as a caution, it is a physical contact move. Struggle will count itself as a physical contacting attack. So if your Pokemon has Poison Touch, like Toxicroak, then you actually have a chance of poisoning your target when you hit them with Struggle on this combination, not to mention Power Up Punch and Drain Punch along with it. If your opponent has iron barbs, you will be taking recoil damage accordingly, same with Rocky Helmet. And, of course, Regenerator is actually really great to run with this strategy, whether it's an Amoonguss or a Slowbro. Regenerator will really help you bring your HP back up, even though it still is a bit of a risky play, but it's still better than nothing by a long shot. The strategy is basically focused around the struggle strat, which I will be releasing in a later video. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time.